Hello, and welcome to the Getting Started tutorial for F Minor. This tutorial will walk you through creating a new project in F Minor and scraping multiple sets of data and also using the next link to navigate through a set of data with numerous pages. To begin, click the New Project icon in F Minor. This will prompt you for a project name. Enter a name and hit Save. And you will now be presented with the main F minor interface. The first thing I'd like you to do is come here to the top left and hit record, and then come over here to URL box, and we're going to right click and say paste, and then go to URL. F minor will immediately create a go-to node with the attribute that you've entered down here. That's the URL that you want to start scraping. Now you can see that many records were returned for this search. So if you come all the way down here to the very bottom, you're going to see a page hierarchy with the next button. We're going to right click on that, say open links recursively, and links with text, just like this. This tells F minor to continue to the next page for each subsequent page until all data is scraped. You can see that the open links node has been added. The next thing we're going to do is tell F minor that we want to create a new database and start scraping, and that can be done by simply clicking the scrape icon here, which will create a new database. The next thing would be to come down here to the plus icon, and we're going to give this table a name. In this case, we're going to call it output, and click OK, just like that. We're now going to tell F minor that we want to extract multiple sets of data by clicking on this box over here. We now pick the wand selection tool and come here to our first set of data and left click, just like that. And now come over here to the group box, press this button, and F minor is asking us for the next group of data to select, and we'll go ahead and select right here. You can see that F minor has now created a list of all data that's grouped together. Alright, the next thing we're going to want to do is begin scraping information off of this page. Let's go ahead and start with the name. We can right click on the name, say capture content, and a new node has been created. We'll click the plus icon here and create a name for this table, and we'll call that name. Just like that. Alright, and now F minor will scrape the name of the church. Let's go ahead and do that again, except this time let's get the address. Let's start by right-clicking on the city and saying capturing content. Now let's come over here to the expand selection and press it once and 2 times. You can see that the entire selection for the address is now active. This is the information that we'd like to capture. We're going to go ahead and click the plus icon here and enter in a name for this column, and that's going to be address, just like that. And now let's also go ahead and capture the phone number by, again, right-clicking on phone number and say capture content, hit the plus, and we're going to call this column phone. At this point, the project has been successfully set up. Let's go ahead and run the project by clicking the run button over here on the top left. F minor will now use multiple threads, which is multiple browser windows, to go through and quickly scrape the data that we've requested. We're going to pause the video here momentarily while the software does its work. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, we're going to go ahead and stop the current extraction right here by hitting the stop button, just because we're making a tutorial video and there's no need to scrape everything. If you were actually intending to scrape this entire database, you would let the software run until it's been completed. We can see here at the execution finish window that 150 records have successfully been added. Click OK. The next step is going to be to click the export button here, which is going to successfully export the data into a XLS file. You can click the link to open it. And here's all of the information that's been scraped. You have the name, the address, and the phone number. Everything here looks absolutely perfect. Thank you for watching.